Now that you've assembled your essential candlemaking toolkit, let's embark on a journey into the captivating world of molds. These versatile tools play a crucial role in shaping your fragrant creations, transforming molten wax into breathtaking forms. From classic pillars to playful shapes and intricate designs, molds offer endless possibilities for expressing your creativity and crafting candles that are both functional and visually stunning. Mold materials, choosing the right fit. The world of candle molds boasts a variety of materials, each with its own advantages and considerations. Understanding these differences will empower you to select the perfect mold to bring your candle dreams to life. Here's a breakdown of the most common types. Silicone molds, a haven for both beginners and experienced candle makers alike. Silicone molds are a popular choice for their versatility and ease of use. Silicone offers exceptional flexibility, allowing for easy removal of your finished candle without damaging the form. This flexibility makes them ideal for intricate designs with sharp corners or delicate details. Additionally, silicone molds come in a vast array of shapes and sizes, catering to every design whim. Whether you envision classic pillars, playful hearts, or geometric wonders, there's a silicone mold out there waiting to bring your vision to life. Keep in mind that some silicone molds may not be heat resistant enough for high temperature waxes, so always check the manufacturer's recommendations before making your selection. Polycarbonate molds, known for their durability and heat resistance, polycarbonate molds are ideal for creating clean lines and geometric shapes. These molds are particularly well suited for pillar candles and votives, where a crisp and defined look is desired. The rigidity of polycarbonate makes them ideal for holding their shape during the pouring process, ensuring clean edges and a polished look for your finished candles. While not as flexible as silicone, polycarbonate molds still allow for easy candle removal due to their smooth, non-stick surface. For an even smoother release, some candle makers lightly coat the inside of the mold with a vegetable-based mold release spray before pouring the wax. Metal molds, offering a traditional touch and a nod to candlemaking history, metal molds are often used for classic pillar candles and containers. The excellent heat conductivity of metal allows for faster wax cooling, however, some may find them more challenging to remove the candle from compared to other materials. This is because as the wax cools and contracts, it can adhere slightly to the metal surface. For easier removal, chilling the mold in the refrigerator for a short while before unmolding can be helpful. Additionally, lining the mold with parchment paper can create a barrier between the wax and the metal, further simplifying the removal process. Metal molds are a budget-friendly option, and with proper care, they can last for many years. Tin molds, think classic tea lights. Tin molds, often disposable, are ideal for creating small votive candles or scented tea lights. They offer a simple and affordable option for crafting these charming little candles. Tin molds come in various sizes and shapes, allowing you to create a variety of votives to suit your needs. While disposable, some tin molds can be reused a few times if handled carefully. Beyond the basics, specialty molds. As you explore the world of candle making and hone your skills, you might encounter a desire to create unique and artistic pieces. Here are some specialty molds to consider, each offering exciting possibilities to push the boundaries of your creativity. Geometric molds. Step outside the box with geometric molds. These molds come in various shapes, like cubes, spheres, hexagons, and more, adding a modern and contemporary touch to your candle creations. Geometric candles are a great way to add a touch of sophistication and elegance to your home decor or create striking centerpieces for special occasions. Nature-inspired molds. Bring the beauty of nature indoors with nature-inspired molds. From seashells and leaves to pine cones and flowers, these molds allow you to capture the essence of the natural world in your candles. Nature-inspired candles not only add a touch of rustic charm to your space but can also evoke feelings of peace and tranquility. Consider incorporating these molds into your candle-making repertoire for creating thoughtful and unique gifts. Choosing the perfect mold. With a plethora of mold options available, selecting the right one for your candlemaking project can feel overwhelming. But fear not. Here are some helpful tips to guide you towards the perfect mold that will elevate your creations and make the process enjoyable. Consider your design vision. What kind of candle do you want to create? Do you dream of classic elegance with a tall pillar candle, Or perhaps a playful heart-shaped votive for a romantic atmosphere? Maybe you envision a geometric marvel or a nature-inspired masterpiece. Letting your design goals be your starting point will help narrow down the vast selection of molds available. Think about functionality. While a particular mold might capture your heart with its intricate design, consider its functionality as well. For beginners, simpler shapes with wider openings are generally easier to manage. A complex multi-part mold might be tempting, but if it's your first foray into candle making, it could lead to frustration. Start with something manageable and build your confidence before tackling more intricate designs. Additionally, consider the size of the wick hole. The wick needs to be thick enough to burn consistently throughout the entire candle, so ensure the mold you choose has a wick hole that accommodates the appropriate size wick for your chosen wax and fragrance load. Match the mold to your chosen wax. Some molds are better suited for specific wax types. For example, some silicone molds might not be heat resistant enough for high temperature waxes like beeswax. Using the wrong mold for your wax could lead to warping or even melting. Always check the manufacturer's recommendations for both the mold and the wax to ensure compatibility. Think about heat resistance. As mentioned previously, heat resistance is an important factor to consider. If you plan on using container waxes with a higher melting point, such as soy wax blend or beeswax, you'll need a mold that can withstand those temperatures. Silicone and polycarbonate molds generally offer good heat resistance, while metal molds are excellent conductors of heat. Tin molds, on the other hand, are typically not recommended for hot wax as they can warp or melt. Read online reviews. Before purchasing a mold, take some time to read online reviews from other candle makers. This can give you valuable insights into the quality of the mold, its ease of use, and any potential challenges you might encounter. Look for reviews that mention the specific type of wax used with the mold, as this can be particularly helpful. Consider mold release. While not always necessary, some candle makers choose to use a mold release spray to further ensure easy removal of the candle. This is particularly helpful for intricate designs or molds with a rougher surface texture. A light coating of vegetable-based mold release spray can create a barrier between the wax and the mold, preventing any unwanted sticking. Mold care, ensuring longevity. Just like your other candle making tools, proper mold care is essential for ensuring their longevity and maintaining their functionality. Here are some after-use care tips to keep your molds in top condition. Gentle cleaning. Once the candle has cooled and been removed from the mold, wash it with warm, soapy water. Avoid using abrasive scrubbers or harsh chemicals, as they can scratch the mold's surface and compromise its ability to release the candle cleanly in the future. For silicone molds, you can also use a soft sponge for gentle cleaning. Thorough drying. After washing, allow the mold to air dry completely before storing it. Any leftover moisture can encourage mildew growth, which can not only damage the mold but also introduce unwanted odors to your candles. Leave the mold open in a well-ventilated area to ensure proper drying. Safe storage. Store your molds in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Extreme temperatures or sunlight exposure can damage some mold materials, so it's best to err on the side of caution and find a suitable storage location. For larger molds, stacking them neatly can help save space. For silicone molds, it's recommended to store them unfolded or laying flat to prevent them from developing permanent creases. We've compiled a comprehensive list of recommended supplies, high-quality molds. Simply keep an eye out for the button below the video that says Candle Supplies and Tools for this course. By following these tips and with a little planning, you'll be well on your way to selecting the perfect mold for your candle making creations. In the next part of our course, we'll dive into the fascinating world of wax, exploring different types and their unique properties. Stay tuned as we unlock the secrets to crafting beautiful and long-lasting candles.